yourself?
Good. Nice and invigorating outside.
That's a word for it. So stay on mine, since you webcast all this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be nice in the winter.
Yeah, so the way that works, so I've got a Patreon page.
Okay.
And so it's patreon.com/yoga-happiness, all one word, yoga happiness. And when you become a supporter of the Patreon, and so right this month, it's still per creation, which means like, if you say, I'm gonna do $2 a month, $5, or $2 or $5, that means you're doing per video that I made, and I made one video a week.
Okay.
But starting in December, I'm actually going to be, I'm changing it to monthly. So if you sign up now, just know that it's going to change in December. So it's gonna be 5, 10, 20, or above per month. But just by becoming a patron, the streaming becomes available to you. And so what happens is I have this scheduled to start, the video starts at 5:50. So you've got 10 minutes, you sit here watching me just sit here, whatever. And then the 6 a.m. class is streamed live, but also recorded at the same time. So the minute that I stop this after Shavasana, it's now a recording that's available to you as a patron to watch it. So you either get to see it live or
You can watch that.
or record it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that's something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now, and I just now have the setup in order to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, Jeremy.
Good morning.
I don't know if you're gonna be here. You're not on the list.
Did I not?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was all prepared to just be all myself and then both you and Kristen. Yay!
That's weird because I looked at the, I see you have like 6 people coming in at 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm running on other stuff this week.
Yeah. Jeremy's working on tightening up his, finishing up his teacher training for yoga.
Oh,
And
wow.
so there's paperwork and classes and all sorts of
I had
stuff.
my final certification on Saturday, so that's what I'm really.
Nervous
Yeah.
about. Yeah. I don't have one in here, but if you turn around the corner, it's right in the bathroom. Thought about that, just have my space for trash can in here. We never ended up getting that snow that we thought we were gonna get.
Well, now it's like, I see like overnight, it's supposed to be icy and stuff.
Is it really?
Tomorrow, so.
Okay.
Starting at 10 p.m. tonight.
Okay.
Which I'm very impressed. You biked. It's pretty chilly. How was that this morning?
You know, I mean, I don't mind the cold weather when I have enough covering me. My biggest thing is my ears. And my ears are absolutely fine with the thing that the turtle, it's literally called a turtleneck, the big thing that's goes all the way around, and then I mean, it's essentially a dickie. And then this ridiculous hat, like I look like grumpier old men guys. I feel like Walter Matthau essentially when I'm on my bike. Like I just feel like a big dumb snowman. But like, I think I got over my issues with being in the cold. Because when I started running 7 years ago, whatever it was, I was running during the polar vortex. So like, getting up in the morning, looking at the temperature, oh, it's -20. That means, so when you run, you dress for 20 degrees warmer. And so if it's -20, you're dressing for 0, which means a couple of layers. And what I've learned with biking is you dress for 20 degrees colder. And so I just have this mindset, like, you know, I know what that swing is, and so I just add layers or don't. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Gets me warmed up anyway. So what's really?
So I have a tendonitis in this ankle.
Okay.
And last time I was here, I didn't think this was bothering, but I think maybe there's one-legged things that was kind of wobbling and tired up. So,
Okay.
physical therapist was like, well, just wear shoes. I was like, I don't know if that's all. So I got an ankle brace. I'm gonna try it.
I mean, I've seen people wear shoes. Actually, I just took a workshop this weekend, and this gal said that because of the arthritis in her one big toe, through sun salutations, she'll wear her Birkenstocks, and then she takes them off. So, I guess it's do what you need.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Well, other than the tendonitis, how are you doing?
Okay.
Good, excellent. Jeremy, how are you doing?
Real good.
Excellent, great.
So yeah, I mean, I did the Sunday Sunday, I feel okay. Surprisingly, I was expecting, you know, a couple days later to be like, oh.
Achy and whatnot.
I was a little sore the next day, but now I feel good.
I think that's a testament to like the strength that you've built up and all of that over the course of whatever. So, yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's get started. Sit in your easy seat. Let's start with your rotations. Big torso circles. Getting your body slowly moving. I like movements in the morning that don't necessarily just shock my body. It's an ease into things.
Going out freezing cold on
Like
the bike.
getting right on a bike in 20 degrees, just nice and slow. Just like that. I did pedal slow at least. All right, come back to center, bring your other leg in front, let's go in the opposite direction. I even brushed my teeth in warm water this morning. Really easing into the day. All right, come back to center, go onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Inhale, press your belly button forward, and then exhale, draw it back. You're focusing more on the rocking movement of your pelvis than anything. So the more rock you can get, the more movement you're going to get in your lumbar spine. So use your shins as you need to pull your belly forward, and then release and let it back. Your own body is there for leverage. Hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. Work on the flexion of your thoracic spine. And as you're moving your rib cage forward and back, work on opening up your chest, drawing the sides of your shoulder back. And feeling your shoulder blades draw together. Engagement in your upper back to make this movement happen. Inhale, lift your chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, chin to chest. Once more, lift your chin. And chin to chest. Keep your chin against your chest. Bring your hands underneath your thighs, palms down. You're basically sitting on your hands Lengthen your arms, lengthen your spine, but keep drawing your chin into your chest. Maybe feel a stretch in your hands, your forearms, maybe your spine. And start to roll down, bring your chin deeper into your chest. The intention of trying to get your forehead towards your shins. Once you hit that uncomfortable spot, that tight spine spot, take a deep inhale and exhale, breathe and exhale into it. Slowly massaging your spine. Start to unroll. Release your hands. Left arm out to the left, right hand to your heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left and exhale right. Your rotation starts from your waist. So it's less about flinging your arms back and more about rotating your rib cage, causing your arms to move. And maybe you start to feel gravity drawing your arms back, your hands feel heavy. Using that to help open up your chest. Slow down, come back to center, pause for a few breaths in the middle. Focus on breathing through your nose. Long, deep breaths. Relax your face, relax your jaw and teeth. On your inhales, fill your lungs completely. And on your exhales, empty your lungs completely. On your inhales, allow your belly to expand, your ribs to expand, and your chest just lifts slightly. And on your exhale, your chest comes down, ribs come in, belly comes in. Your three-part diaphragmatic breath. Make your way to hands and knees. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Get a nice spread to your fingers, working on the stretch of your fingers and your palms. Your wrists, the folds of your wrists are parallel to the top of the mat. On an inhale, bring your right arm and left leg up. Exhale, follow it down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, down. And one more. Left arm, right leg. And exhale, down. This time we're going to move through it. Inhale, right arm, left leg out. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Once more. Inhale, out. And exhale, in. Hand and knee down. Switch sides. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, in. And once more. Inhale, out. And exhale, in. Hand and knee to the floor. Come back into down dog. Pull your hips back. First down dog of the morning. Do what feels best. If it feels good to pedal your feet, sashay your hips. Relax your neck. Feel the weight of your skull. Draw down towards the floor. Step forward, half lift. Lift your chest, lift your chin, fill your lungs. Forward fold. Arms out and overhead. And hands above heart center. Let's move through classical sun. Arms forward, hips forward, and hang on. Forward fold. Half lift. Left leg back. Knee to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to cobra. Peel your chest off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale it to the top. Right knee down. Inhale, reach up, stretch your belly. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to the top, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward, reach up back. Hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms forward, hips press forward. Forward fold. Half lift, lift your chest. Right leg back, knee to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Slide forward to cobra. Down dog. Lift your right leg, reach it up. Step it to the top, left knee down. Arms reach overhead. Hands to the mat. Step forward, half lift. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward. Hands to heart center. Once more with a twist. Arms forward, hips forward. Forward fold. Half lift. Left leg back. Knee to the ground. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Left hand, left wrist to the outside. Right arm draws around. Keep wrapping it around your back. Back of the hand presses into your left hip. On your inhales, lengthen up. Press into your left shin. See if you can even feel like you're lengthening your right leg. Lengthen up through your torso. Draw your right rib cage back a little bit more. Forward, unwind, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank, press your heels away. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Slide forward, peel up, cobra. Down dog. Lift your left leg, inhale it up. Lift your leg to the top. Right knee down. All right, shoulders over your hips. Right hand, right wrist to the outside. Left arm swings around, wraps around. Press the back of your hand into whatever you find. Lengthen. Press your feet into the floor. Lengthen up through your shins, through your thighs, away up your spine. Open your chest. Make space for breath. Forward, hands to the mat, step to the top, half lift, lift your chest. Forward fold. Arms forward, hips forward, and hands to the heart center. Big step back with your right foot. Give as much space as you can. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Left knee over your left ankle, warrior two. Open up. Take a peek, make sure you can see that second toe on your left foot. So as you draw your knee to the left, press into the ball of your left big toe. Make contact with as many parts of your foot as you can. Let's turn this into triangle. Straighten your left leg, tip. Use your shin Reach your right fingertips up. Press your feet equally into the floor. Engage your quadriceps. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your neck. And as you pull your head away from your shoulders, draw the tops of your shoulders back towards your hips. See how much space you can make between your earlobes and your shoulders. Bring your left knee over your ankle again. Come back to warrior two. Let's go into backwards warrior. Right arm slides down your right leg. Left arm reaches up to 12 o'clock. Or if it feels good, keep reaching back. Get a nice stretch on the left side of your ribs. Keep your left knee drawing to the left. Be mindful of the body parts you can't see. Come forward into extended right angle. Left elbow, left knee. Reach your right fingertips away from your right heel. Try not to have all of your weight on that elbow. Try to keep jolly elbows. Draw your right rib cage back. So you can look up to the ceiling. Feel a stretch in your right armpit. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, bring your feet parallel, hands to your hips, draw yourself forward and down. Bring your hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. Let's just hang out here and lengthen your spine. Long, deep breaths. Every inhale and exhale, lengthen even more. Draw your shoulders back towards your hips, pull the crown of your head away from your hips. Lower your torso, bend your elbows, bring your hands into the folds of your elbows. So allow yourself to hang, allow the crown of your head to hang between your arms. Maybe your forearms get to the floor. Bring your hands to your hips, lift your torso halfway up, and bring yourself all the way up. Heel toe your feet in. Step to the top. Big step back with your left foot. Warrior two, take up space. Catch your right knee, make sure you see that second toe. Relax the tops of your shoulders. So feel how when you relax the tops of your shoulders, it gives you more space from lengthening your arms even more. Feel like you're trying to touch the walls with your fingertips. Straighten your right leg, tip in a triangle. Keep a nice long torso. Press into your feet. Engage your quadriceps. Maybe you feel your kneecaps lift when you engage your quadriceps. Bring your knee back over your ankle. Backwards warrior. Slide back, reach up. Maybe keep on reaching back with that right arm. Right knee draws to the right. Long, deep breaths. When you breathe, that movement of your belly is engaging core muscles to help support your back. Strengthening your core just by breathing. Come back to warrior two. Let's turn this into extended right angle. Right elbow, right knee. Reach away. And try not to have all your body weight on your right elbow. Use the strength of your right leg to help support you. And while you're doing that, that's also stretching that right hip. Come back to warrior two, straighten your right leg, feet parallel. clasp your hands behind your back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Draw yourself forward and down. As you come forward, perhaps your arms draw above you towards the floor. Long, deep breaths. Relax the tops of your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your face. See what else you can relax. Trust in the interlace of your fingers. See if you can relax back muscles, relax your triceps. Bring yourself up halfway, arms rest on your back, then release, bring your hands to the floor. Let's come into a twist. Bring your left hand underneath your face, fingers pointing to the right. Sweep your right arm overhead. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. Draw your right rib cage back. The movement comes from your waist, not just from simply lifting your arm. Press into that left foot, press into your right foot. Use your body to work on opening up. Press into the floor with your left hand, reach up. Look down, bring your right hand down. Sweep your left arm up. Pull that left rib cage back. Bend your chest. See how much length you can create in your spine. The longer your spine, the more length you can have in your spine, the better your twist. Bring your left hand down. Walk your hands to the top of the mat, step back in plank. And lower down to your forearms. Wrap your fingers around your forearms, snuggling your arms in. Then bring your forearms parallel. Press your palms into the floor. Lift your hips, start to walk your feet towards your elbows. Keep lifting your hips. Press your forearms into the floor, press your palms into the floor. Your head lifted. Draw your chest away from the floor. Press into your forearms, press into your palms, keep lifting your hips. Your belly move as you breathe. And come down to your knees, child's pose, remember you can have your feet together, knees wide. Come back up to your forearms and knees. Check your alignment, wrap your fingers around your elbows. Let your elbows underneath your shoulders or even a little bit closer since they will roll out a little bit. Press your palms together, hook your thumbs. Curl your toes under, lift your hips, bring your feet together. It's up to you if you keep your head lifted or you allow your head to hang. Just keep the crown of your head away from the floor. Lift your left leg up behind you. See how high you can lift your leg. Press into your forearms, even press into your pinkies. Lift your chest, press the floor away from you. Keep breathing. Your head's hanging, relax your neck. Bring that left foot down. Bring the right leg up. Feel how high you can lift it. Press the floor away from you. Don't sink into the floor. Long, deep breaths. Relax your face. And bring that leg down. Come down. Child's pose. Remember, relax. Bring yourself up, swing your legs around in front. Let's go for Baddha Konasana. Start with your legs forward. Slide your feet together, open your knees. You can have a triangle pose, or you can bring your heels in, whatever feels best to you. If you're in more of a diamond pose, hold on to your ankles and draw yourself forward. If your heels are closer in, grab onto your toes. It's just all about leverage. Lengthen your spine, pull the crown of your head away from your hips. This is a forward fold. Your mantra in a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward and down. Feel like you're pouring yourself out and down. That sort of movement or intention helps to lengthen your spine. See if you can get your forearms or your elbows to press into your thighs, using that leverage of pulling against your ankles or your feet. Use that movement, pressing your elbows down to get the tops of your shoulders away from your ears. Again, make more space in your neck. Bring yourself up, legs out in front, ankles and knees together, arms shoulder height. Draw your shoulder blades together, balance on your sit bones, shins parallel to the floor, boat pose, Navasana. Keep drawing your shoulder blades together. If there's anything other than your breath to focus on, just simply pulling your shoulder blades together. This is all the body movement that we need. Lengthen your body, hover an inch off the floor. Relax, release everything. Come back up, find your boat. Shoulder blades together. Breathe. Allow your belly to move. Try to avoid shallow breaths, long, deep breaths. Again, lengthen out and hover. Release, relax it all. Do that once more. Come back up, find your boat. Shoulder blades together, nice long, deep breaths. Lengthen out, hover. One more, and release. Nice. Bring your knees into your chest, rock and roll a few times on your spine. Just get a little bit of a spinal massage. All right, land your back. Let's prepare for bridge. Feet hip width apart. Open your chest. Press the sides of your shoulders down towards the floor. Press your feet into the floor. Tuck your tailbone, lift. Peel up. You get high enough, start to tuck your shoulders under. Maybe clasp your hands. Palms facing one another. Press all parts of your feet into the floor. Your heels, the balls of your feet. Feel all 10 toes touching the floor. Thighs draw towards center. Working on bringing your thighs parallel. Use the muscles in your legs as if you're trying to straighten your legs. Release. Come all the way down from the top vertebrae down. Do that once more. Set yourself back up. Feet hip width apart. Press into the floor, tuck your tailbone, lift. And it may feel better for you to grab onto the sides of your mat to give yourself the leverage you need to help lift. Thighs draw together. just gently press the back of your head into the floor, just to get your neck a little bit longer and get your chin out of your chest. Just a subtle movement. Remember to breathe, relax your face. Don't let your knees fall apart. And release. Come all the way down. Again, knees into your chest, rock and roll. Nice back massage. It's also really good for your brain to be able to rock and roll. And rock it up to seated.
Rock and roll is good for the brain.
Rock and roll. Oh, good for the brain. Maybe not for the ears, but for your ear plugs. All right, Janu Sirsasana, right foot comes in. Hips and shoulders square to the top. Try not to let it open too much. All right, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, come forward and down. Keep that left foot engaged, left leg engaged. Quadriceps, nice and strong. Lengthen your spine. This is a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward and down. Feel how your breath creates that cyclical wave-like motion. Brings you forward and down. You might feel yourself lift a little bit and then come forward and down. Arms alongside your ears. Inhale, come up. Arms down to the side. Let's turn this into a twist. Bring your right knee up. Foot to the outside. Keep that left foot flexed. Right arm up, over and around. Keep hold of your leg. Use that as leverage. Keep lengthening your torso. You can press your fingertips or your hand into the floor depending on your proportions. Draw your right rib cage back. Open up, starting from your waist up. Nice long, deep breaths. Keep that left foot flexed. Keep pressing your right foot into the floor. Keep engagement and connection with the things you're not looking at. Look forward. Let's go the other way. Hands to the floor. Look behind you. And come back. Right foot forward, left foot in. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, come forward and down. Right foot's flexed, right leg is engaged. Draw yourself forward and down. In Janu Sirsasana, I prefer, for the back, for you to try to keep your spine parallel to your extended leg as opposed to bringing your face over your knee. I feel like it puts too much of an overstretch, a weird torque to the opposing lower back. And in Sanskrit, Janu, so this is Janu Sirsasana, Janu means knee. I'm simply folding forward towards your knee. Arms alongside your ears, inhale, come up. Arms down to the sides. Yeah, knee up, foot to the outside. Rotate towards the leg, open up. Lift your left arm up, over and around. Lengthen up, right foot is flexed, left foot presses into the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Your mantra in a twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. You're creating space and then using that space, going deeper into it. Forward and unwind. Let's do one more.
Stretch on that side.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Opposing stretch. Yes. Both hands to the floor. All right. Go for Upavista Konasana. I have Diva heels, so I like to have my heels on the mat. Legs wide as you can comfortably get them. Bring your hands up close to your back. Feet are flexed. This may be your pose. You can stay just like this. If you'd like to work on coming forward, you might start to walk yourself forward. Maybe you've got the proportions and the hamstrings to find your big toes. This is a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. When you lengthen your spine, it's tipping your pelvis forward. And you're working on that stretch, that tip. So this pose, Upavista Konasana, works on different hamstrings than Baddha Konasana, when the soles of your feet are together. So we're doing both of those poses. We're working on all of the hamstrings. Let's do a little bit of a dynamic movement then. Thumbs up, take an inhale in the center, exhale, reach your thumb towards your big toe. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. And come back to the center. Use your hands, bring your knees together onto your back. Arms out to the side like a T, palms facing down. Bring your knees into your chest, take an inhale. Exhale, knees to the right. Just place your legs on the floor. And play around with whether or not you like to have your leg muscles engaged or relaxed. Do what it's like, either way. Just simply let the weight of your legs create this twist. Bring your knees to center, take an inhale. Exhale, legs to the left. And once they get there, see again, engagement and relax. It's your twist. Do what feels best to your body. Bring your legs back to center, arms next to your body, draw circles on the ceiling with your knees, rock around your pelvis. Go in the opposite direction. And place your feet on the floor. And let's prepare for Shavasana. And anybody like a bolster?
I like a blanket.
You would like a blanket? Okay, so would you like a bolster underneath your legs? Would that make your Shavasana feel better? Okay. Take a deep inhale. Sigh. Take another deep inhale. And sigh. And an effortless breath. As Release the weight of your feet, calves, your thighs. Allow your legs to relax against the floor. Release the weight of your pelvis. Relax your gluteal muscles and your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your rib cage, front ribs and back ribs. Relax your chest, your shoulder blades. Relax your spine and muscles up your back. Relax the tops of your shoulders, the sides of your neck, all the way up to your earlobes. Relax down your arms. Relax your wrists, your thumbs. Relax your palms. Relax along your fingers, your fingernails, and out through the pads of your fingers. Relax your throat, soften your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax the back of your neck, the base of your skull. Release the weight of your skull to the floor. Relax your cheek muscles, your cheekbones. Soften your temples and your forehead. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Relax your scalp. Relax out through the crown of your head. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers, move your toes. Reach your arms above you on the floor. Get a nice big stretch. Lengthen your body. When you're ready, roll to one side. Support your head on your arm. And when you're ready, bring yourself back up to an easy seated position. Half our life is spent trying to find something to do with the time we have rushed through life trying to save. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale and hold. Blow it out. One more inhale and hold. Blow it out. Find your natural breath. Bring your palms together at heart center, sit nice and tall. Lift the sides of your mouth. Think a positive thought about yourself. Think a positive thought about a friend. And think a positive thought about someone you love. May all beings in the universe be happy and free. And may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Well, thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your day.